In this video, I'm going to be talking about picking out your first store. So right off the bat, I want to talk about the importance of picking the right store. It's so important to pick the right store because there are more good stores than not in terms of finding items to send into Amazon. However, there are some stores, no matter how many times you scan them, you will not find any good items. So for example, some store that comes to mind for me is Bon-Ton or Bergner's. I never find anything good there. Another store that I really don't find too much there is Hot Topic. So you're going to have to trial and error. So that leads me into strategies on picking stores. So as I've already mentioned, I go based on my niche, right? So my niche is supplements, health, and toys and games. I sell more than that, but those are my three primary items I like to sell. So what I'm doing more often than not is I'm finding supplement stores, I'm finding beauty stores. And what allows me to pick, okay, which one do I want to scan is a lot of the times I go into Ebates or I'll go into Top Cash Back and I'll just see what store has the highest percent back that day because it fluctuates all of the time. So, for example, Sephora.com may be 8% cash back that day and Ulta Beauty might be 4%. So I'm going to scan Sephora and make sure I plug that 8% into the filters. Now, something too about strategies on picking my store is, I want to be more conservative for the morning scan and more risky in the evening scan. And what I mean by that is the night before, I'm going to pick a store that I've had good luck with and assuming I meet my daily quota because I try and meet a certain amount of sourcing every single day. And when I meet that, then it's like, okay, let me pick a store I've never scanned before to see if it's any good. Now, my personal experience with US-based retailers, some stores I will not scan. Target.com, I will not scan because a lot of the times, even if you find profitable items, there will be so many other sellers that come in to the market, buy those items, send them to Amazon. So the supply goes up, the price goes down. Now, another store that I've not really had too much luck with is Barnes & Noble. Now, Barnes & Noble has a lot of great items if you can catch them, but a lot of the times they're out of stock. And so when you do run a Barnes & Noble scan, make sure it's closer to live mode because if you run 3-day mode or up, you're going to get a lot of outdated results and a lot of stuff's going to be out of stock. And a lot of the out of stock items cannot be found anywhere else on Google, like I showed you guys, or reverse ASIN search. It's not even going to be worth your time. And I want to say Walmart.com for the US based market is pretty similar to Target in the sense that either the item's going to be out of stock or if it is profitable, it will become overrun with sellers. Now, something else I do want to say is that some stores do not permit bulk orders and they will flag your account and you will get suspended. Chewies.com is a pet site and I actually got my account suspended from ordering in too large of quantities. I was ordering, 50 to 100 units at a time. It flagged my order. I ended up getting my account back and they told me that if I wanted to order from there, I could order no more than 2 items or they would suspend my account. So I don't even use them. And Target.com is the same way. If they know that they're sending to a prep center, which is what I do, I'll buy from the retailers and I send into my prep center before sending into Amazon, they will flag your account. So you need to be careful because some stores are pickier than others in terms of this whole business model, right? Like Amazon is their competitor. And if they know that you're selling on Amazon for a profit, they will most of the time suspend your account. There's really no way to avoid it. Most of the time, you're not going to get caught. Like I said, I've only been caught on Chewies, and I know other people have gotten caught on Target.com. I personally haven't. Just wanted to throw that out there. Now, let's talk about finding other stores to search, okay? So what I did was I hopped in over to spyfu.com, and what it allowed me to do is, let's say I have a particular site, and it works out really well. And I want to find out where is the next site people are going to compared to allstarhealth.com. So like what's their competitors looking like? And this will give you ideas on different stores to scan. Now, what I did was I type in All Star Health into the search bar. And what it does is it will break down 5 stores each into different columns. We have organic competitors and paid competitors. Now, what I'm really more interested in is the organic side of things, because I want to know they're not paying for marketing. That means they're going to pass on that cost to you. This is really the side I'm looking at. So the number one search result compared to All Star Health in terms of natural searches is Lucky Vitamin, Vitamin Shop, and it kind of goes in order and it shows you. So these three are pretty close, but it will kind of gauge the search results. And guys, you can really find some pretty awesome deals. So I might do the same thing with Chewies.com. I can't sell on them anymore. It's a pet store. So I might plug them in and see, okay, what is showing up in the search results, and maybe I'll scan them. So this is, an advanced tactic I like to use. So that's pretty much it, guys, in terms of picking stores. I know this is some information I've already talked about in the past videos, but I wanted to summarize it here because it is a very important topic. So I will see you guys in the next video.